But, like, Jesus Christ, I hate that. And we made $1.5 million from that, so at least it wasn't a complete wash. But I was so pissed off, I didn't want to be anywhere near this fucking thing. Or did I just go right back? No, I was like, oh, Donington National Circuit B? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that again. So I was like, all right, time to go to Japan. Let's do this downhill drift. This is definitely not going to be difficult in any way, shape, or form. I'm definitely not going to spend the entire time freaking out because I'm scared to touch the walls. Because drifting in this game is a goddamn travesty. Oh, Samuel Hubinet did something. I don't know what, though. I really don't like this game and how it feels the constant need to, you know, tell you how to do things. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. Oh, hey, we can talk about how the new F1 game is going to have Formula 2 in it. I guess it's going to be like a... I see my fucking spoiler. The tab on the end of the spoiler touched the wall and it took a combo away from me. Keep that in mind for later when I hit the wall, okay? But, yeah, Formula 1 2019. Why would I say it all? Yeah, and do I give up or do I just restart? I know I got mad and I was having to sit there and, like, hyperventilate or something. But no, the F1 2019 game, which is coming out in like 2 months. Early June, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna have Formula 2 in it, and I'm thinking, as far as I can tell, it's gonna be like a one-season thing. Like you drive the 2018 Formula 2 season, and then you go up to Formula 1 the next season to be in the 2019 season. But I mean, that's really all. That's how I assume it is, because that's what it seems to be, or that may just be what it is. I think I might have read that, or I might just be assuming that. I don't know. What I hope is we get even more, new features along with that, because again, as I often say, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in another session or something. But they said they've been working on this game since they've been working on it alongside 2017 and 2018. So. This is going to be a big deal, I think. I'm really curious to see just what they've put in the game. Like, I'm really hyped for what they've added. Okay, you see that? I fucking hit the rock wall and the car came off the ground, but the game didn't take my multiplier from me. But the spoiler tab on the end there touches the wall and I lose my combo. Doesn't make much sense. This game is very, inconsistent, which much to my annoyance, as you can imagine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to F1 2019. I think I might do videos on it. I mean, why not? Fuck it. There's not a whole lot of American YouTubers that, or not from what I've seen. I mean, I could be wrong on that. But it doesn't seem like there's a whole bunch of doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of American YouTubers or American racing YouTubers that do F1 stuff. So I think that'd be fun. I'm not very good at it, but, it could be fun. Sure, people have fun watching me be shitty at it. I don't know. You have to have kind of a good balance for a good series, as far as I can tell, because I've watched people, for example, play like NCAA football or Madden, and if they're really good at it, it's not that fun. But in most cases, those guys use shitty teams at first, and that's when it's most entertaining. Like people do NCAA team builder dynasties, where they create the team and they make the team like bad to start off with, because of course a new team wouldn't be good out the gate. But by like year 4, they're dominating other teams and everything, and it's like, this isn't that fun anymore. Unless you're not the expert, in which case all your videos are funny regardless of what happens, because I mean, I think that he has it down. I mean, he has his team builder dynasty, the UGF Pandas, and I'll be honest, even when he's like dominating other teams, it's still fun. Just hit the mic. It's still funny to me, and he just has a commentary style that I really like. And I really hope he continues to do MLB 19, because his fucking player is hysterical looking. But I hope he kind of branches out and doing other sports. He's been doing that a little bit recently, where he's been playing NFL Street, which is another sport. It's just another football game, but you get my meaning. I would watch him play a golf game, and I'm pretty sure it would be hilarious. But that just that for an example. That's the same thing with all games, I think, unless it's like like a speed run or maybe it's really mostly that with sports games. You know, when you play sports games, you want a challenge. Most games you want a challenge, but sports games, it seems like, you know, you don't want to be the guy winning every single race. You don't want to be the team blowing out every team 60-0, or, you know, beating teams by 40 if it's a basketball game, or beating teams by 12 runs if it's baseball. You know, you want that kind of, I guess, peaks and valleys kind of thing, where you have those high points, but you also have your low points. You know, you have those games where you come out and you dominate, but then you also have those games where you just didn't have it that week. And I think that's fun to have that, and you don't get that a lot with things, because either you're really good at the game and you play the game and you record the game and people like that, and some of them stop watching, like me, because you're doing way too well and it's not interesting because you don't feel like there's a chance that you know there's any danger of losing, or you're really shitty at the game and you're self-conscious and don't want to play it on recording because you don't want to get yelled at. But I think I will do F1 2019. I think that's something I will do. I don't know if I'll do it right when it comes out. I probably should. That would probably help in the terms of, you know, views and shit, but it just depends. Depends on what I'm doing and what I have going on. And I just hit the wall. Yeah, see, I stopped. I stopped because I'm like, all right, I got a times 6 multiplier. I have 354,000, and the game just gave me a gimme by not taking the multiplier away from me when I slapped the wall there. Just so inconsistent, this game. But, I mean, I'm genuinely looking forward to it. I look forward to F1 games every year now since, like, 2014. Well, actually, I thought about doing an old F1 game. I don't think I will, though. I think I'll wait till 2019 to do that. I think that'll be my plan. I don't normally say what I'm going to do next in videos, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do F1 2019. And I'm pretty sure I'll have a hell of a lot more fun than I ever did with NASCAR Heat 3. I'm not playing that game. Sorry. If you enjoyed those 5 or 6 videos, however many it was, you know, thanks, but I have no interest in playing that game. I've watched What If play it, and I wouldn't make it out of trucks. I would just have to give up, because there's no way. That physics engine is just too bad. Why is my car smoking? I think I barely beat this guy, didn't I? What was the score? It's not showing me. Show me his score. God damn it. Yeah, I didn't beat him by much. Oh, that wasn't even the final. Oh god. Yeah, this dude, Kumakubo. I like this dude's name. He has a really cool name. Team Orange. That's a good team name. Orange is a great color. See, that's a great name. I mean, I know it's a Japanese name, and he's Japanese, so it makes sense. But still, it's a great Japanese name. It's not like a generic Japanese name. It's a really good name. But you know, I took fucking public speaking in college, and they was supposed to help me not start sentences with but or whatever the fuck. But it's like, right, I still do it. I can't, and I hate when I do that. So yeah, god damn it. Now I'm gonna try to stop doing but and shit like that, but I'm just gonna keep doing it anyway, and it's gonna make me mad. So I'm gonna just stop caring and just talk like I normally do. If I can, you know, stop swallowing my tongue for a second. But I think that F1 2019 is gonna be really fun, and like I've talked about 100 times, because it is one of the best ways of doing it in difficulty settings in games. I will make that game interesting, because 1, I'm not very good at it, but 2, I can make it where I can be bearable. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna use racing line, I'm gonna use stability control, but I'm not gonna use auto brake. You know, I'm not gonna have AI on low difficulty. If I'm driving a shit tier car, I might pull off a points finish here or there. But I try in my casual playthroughs to try and make it, you know, difficult based on, you know, me using setups. There it is again. I slapped the wall with the spoiler and didn't take the points away. 505,000. How close was I to losing? 498,000. That's how close it was. I don't know why I was so bad at this. I mean, I know I'm usually terrible at drifting in this game, but this was like the hardest drift event I've ever done. But yeah, I'm gonna do F1 2019. I think I will. Pretty sure I will. Don't know when exactly, but we'll see. I'll try to do it when it comes out. Emphasis on the try. Just depends on what I got going on with other series and shit. But enough about that. I think I should probably get around to doing, you know, a NASCAR Heat 4 video. Oh yeah, also we get global
Well
rep
done,
1
Crash.
million.
You've earned the international license. You're one of the top drivers in the world and can compete in any race. You automatically qualify for all licenses.
Nifty. Whew. I guess I'm explaining something here. That's why it
Well done,
stopped
Crash.
right there.
Nice race. That'll improve our bottom line.
Oh yeah, it will. A whole 418,000. All these sponsors suck. Yeah, and then we get this. This is why I talked about before, probably. Like when you win all these, and then you beat the Raven West Challenge,
Is a great way to earn
and you
money
get the end
quickly.
credits. So that's the end
You
game.
get a fixed amount for each race,
Right there,
plus
that.
bonuses for exceeding
Got
expectations.
touring cars, got open wheel, got GT1,
Problem
got
is,
prototype.
It doesn't help increase
I think we
your
have Drift
reputation
GP
as
up
much as
here.
racing for your own team.
Shut up! I hate you talking over me. God damn it! Yeah, you get shit tons of money for these too, of course. But it's like two events in each region, so it's like six events overall. Yes, Drift GP and Pro Tuned. I think the one I hate the most is Drift GP and Open Wheel. I think everything else I'm going to be fine with, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Did I stop? I think I stopped. I think I went to get something to drink, so I'll see you back when we're in the next event. All right, cool. Oh, I'm back. Why? What happened? Good lord. I was in the middle of drinking water, you fuck. Oh yeah, now we get to go do more stuff in Japan. I think there's like a Pro Tuned event is what it said. I'm sorry, I was kind of looking away. Don't tell me I left again. You didn't leave again, did you?
This guy's a machine, incredibly consistent. Watch him.
He's a machine, and we must watch him. The Yamaguchi machine. Now, this series, this like little championship here, I love it because these tracks, these like street circuits, are really cool, and they're really fun to race. And it's also just me, Fletcher, who I think is English, is what somebody said. I can't remember. It's me, Fletcher, who I'm American, he's English, and I think everyone else is Japanese, and then there's like one Chinese guy, and I think it's that dude right there, Steven Sang.
I am right behind
Pretty sure that's
you.
how you say that. Sang? Just Sang? I'm pretty sure the T is silent. It's like tsunami. It's like Sang, tsunami, kind of like that. But yeah, NASCAR Heat 4, I probably should get around to making like a little video on that. Sure some people would care about my thoughts, but you know, also I kind of think of it logistically. You know, it's getting around that time for the game to be talked about some. So it's probably smart to kind of get something out there and try and, you know, get a little bit of publicity out there. I doubt I'll ever have a video do as good as the NASCAR Heat 3 details video that I did, you know, when the career mode stuff was revealed last year. That almost got 10K. It got like 200, it like was 250, 300, 400 views underneath 10K. But hey, I mean, I thought I was really happy with that. Like, I didn't expect that many views on that, but I think I will just do that and just kind of go through a list of things that I hope are in the game that I highly doubt will be in the game, but you know, that's why it's a wish list. You don't always get everything that you want on your list, but you know, they added some stuff last year that helped the game, but I think I know what my big things are going to be. I'm going to sound like a broken record probably, but it'll be in video format. and not in a Let's Play. It'll be in video format. This is in video format. It'll be in like a whatever the fuck format. I don't know what to call a format. It'll be in a format where I'm sitting there listing things off and not mumbling over a video game about another video game that isn't the video game that I'm mumbling over. So, you know, it'll be that. But I hope to God that NASCAR 84 is better. Because if it is, you know, maybe I'll actually do a full-length career on it. Who knows? But if it's not, I'm going to not bother. Because I'm not going to be like poor What If and want to rip my hair out every time I fucking go into a race. Like, good Lord. I feel sorry for him watching those videos, man. Like, it looks horrible. But he's so far in, I don't think he can quit. I would have quit the first time something horrible happened. I would have just gave up. I'm like, no, I'm done. I mean, I gave up. I mean, I didn't want to play NASCAR 04 for a while after having issues with it. Having some bad races in it. I just didn't want to play it for a month or two. I just didn't want to. And that's one of my favorite NASCAR games. But I didn't want to deal with it. So, you know, God bless him. He's got more patience than I do. I guess that's why he has way more subs than me, because he actually knows what the fuck he's doing.
You beat the lap record.
And I was, speaking of which, and I don't mean to like brag on him or you know suck up to him or anything like that, but Jesus Christ, I was Kamikaze started doing his NASCAR 5 Let's Play. And just before that, I started doing a casual playthrough of NASCAR 5. So I was like, hey, KG, I'm going to compare my and your finishes in our first modified season. He's like, all right, cool. You know, let me know what's what. And me and him were pretty consistent. Like, we're pretty much the same. But then What If comes in, starts his, and it's like, pole first place, pole first place, pole first place, pole first place, third first place. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it was all in the same difficulty. None of us had assists. It was all in Legend. Same exact car because it was the first season. And I'm like, you know what? I can't compete.
Impressive win.
I don't know why the screen got really dark there when I crossed the finish line, but that was a little weird. But I'm kind of scared now. I'm going to do my NASCAR 5 Let's Play like ways off because I have to wait. I'm going to wait for both of them to finish theirs because, you know, we share a lot of the same audience. So my goofy ass with my 200 subs doing the same exact game that both of them are doing wouldn't be very beneficial. And plus, you know, I like to think of the people that, you know, the cross-pollination, you know, people wouldn't want to watch 3 NASCAR 5 Let's Plays. It would be kind of detrimental to my view count. And plus, you know, I would want some variety for people. I wouldn't want people to have to just watch the same shit. Just 3 different people playing the same thing. I just killed that man. I don't know how. He like veered off into the left. You see that? That was weird. I don't think I noticed that when I was playing the game. But I noticed it right now. I sideswiped him. He cut left real hard. I think he had a stroke and just like careened into the wall. But yeah, like What If just blew me and him out of the water? Like Jesus. I mean, it really opened my eyes. I thought I was good at NASCAR 5. And I'm like, nah, I'm just pretty decent, I think.
I'm now directly behind you.
But What if you're watching this, you need to stop being so good at NASCAR 5, bro. Too good. I need to catch up on that series. I need to catch up on KG's too. I've fallen behind. We're watching too much Funhouse. I've been watching old Funhouse videos.
Great driving.
And I'm not talking about like videos of a Carnival Funhouse. I'm talking about the YouTube channel Funhouse. You know, the only good thing that Rooster Teeth, the only good YouTube property that Rooster Teeth owns these days. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I used to, like, when Red vs. Blue, like, okay, when did I start watching Red vs. Blue? It was like, I was like in 8th or 9th grade, and I was watching them on YouTube back when we had internet here, like satellite internet, which is shitty when you live in the middle of nowhere, by the way. If you couldn't guess. But, I watched, they had them all uploaded on YouTube, and I watched them, all the first 5 seasons. And then I got those on DVD, and then I got the first...
That was a great lap.
I got season 6 and 7. The first 2 of the which, oh my god, has a whole new meaning in 2019, unfortunately. But they call it the series, the trilogy, because there was like Reconstruction, Reconnection, I think. It was like that. They were like they're all three like titled that stuff, but Reconstruction was like the first one, I think. It was season 6. And then by season 10 of Red vs. Blue, that's the last season I've seen. Like, I watched it when it was new. Go away, Fly. Get out of here. Nobody loves you, least of all me. And that's the last time I watched Red vs. Blue. I've watched the first 2 seasons of Ruby. Have not seen 3 or 4. Is there a 4th season? I don't even know. And I stopped watching Achievement Hunter, like, before Ray even left, which is forever a fucking go. And I tried going back. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. I tried going back and watching Achievement Hunter. And I was like, yeah, nah. This is just different. They just have like 4 new people that I have no idea who the fuck they are. So this doesn't interest me any. And then like 2015, or 2014? In 2014 and 2015, when Funhouse was relatively new, like they had just started their demo disc series. That's when, that was 2014 then. That's when I started watching them. And I just really enjoyed their videos. Way more than Achievement Hunter stuff. Which, I mean, I enjoyed Achievement Hunter stuff when I watched it, when it was like, you know, the OGs, like, you know, all the people that were there from the get-go. But, you know, I don't have any interest in going back and watching them nowadays. But I remember, like, Awu was a thing. Like, my friend Alex showed me that. I'm like, oh, yeah, Achievement Hunter. That guy voices Griff on Red vs. Blue, you know, talking about Jeff. It's just like, yeah, it's cool. You know, Achievement Hunter did a lot of cool stuff early in the days, like stuff that I had never seen. And I guess they're partially responsible for me wanting to do this because, you know, hanging out with friends and playing video games are just most of the friend part, most doing co-commentary stuff. And, you know, of course, there were other people that I watched back then that made me want to do it too. But Achievement Hunter was a really big part of that because they did it well and it was funny. And it showed that, you know, it showed me like, oh, hey, you can get together with your friends. Why does the screen keep getting darker every time I cross the finish line in this city? What the fuck's happening? Power outage or something? But it just showed, you know, it showed me like, hey, you can do this with your friends and it'll be really fun and really funny and really enjoyable. Or you'll just get mad at each other a lot. One or the other. But yeah, that's my story of me watching Achievement Hunter. I went from talking about What If being too good at NASCAR 5 talking about fucking Achievement Hunter. What a weird tangent that was. But it's crazy, man. It's just weird. Thinking about like the stuff that I used to watch that I watch now. I remember the first video I saw of Kamikaze. And this is how fucking weird I was back then. I don't think I've ever even told him this. But I came across him, and it was his NASCAR 07 Let's Play, and I was like just trying to find NASCAR Let's Plays because I hadn't found any. I didn't think it was a thing people did. So I found one. I'm like, oh, holy shit, this dude's like 100 episodes in? Holy fuck. And it was like an Xfinity race at Darlington, and I just thought it was good stuff. And then I think there was another thing where he said something I didn't like. I don't know what he said. I can't remember. It was years ago. I just body slammed that dude. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to watch this guy anymore. Fuck this. His opinions differ too much for me. I'll get annoyed if I watch him. Which is not to say his opinions don't differ too much from me today, and that I don't get annoyed at him today, because I do. It's just the difference is I can talk to him about it, which is weird. I'll get into that why that's weird in a minute, but also another reason I started watching him was because, well, Jeff Favignano posted a video. I found that Kamikaze did a rant video about NASCAR Heat Evolution about people bitching about it and about how bad it looked, which I think he would probably go back and, you know, I think he realized later that, yeah, the game really isn't that good. But, you know, at the time we were hopeful because, you know, Eutechnyx was trash for the most part. And, you know, so he was like made a video about ranting at people that were bitching about 704, or at the time, what were they called? Monster, I guess is what they were called. I forget what they were called at the time. They changed their name at some point. But 704, you know, people were bitching about, oh, the game looks like trash, looks terrible, these graphics are from like 2002, you know, and all this shit. And he was making fun of them. And Jeff Favignano, I think, shared that, or I found it by way of him. And I'm like, wait a second, this is the dude that I didn't like. And I'll watch him. I'll watch his videos again. See if I become interested. So that's how that happened. But going back to why it's weird that I talked to Kamikaze, I never thought there was ever going to be a moment, and I've seen it happen to other people. I've seen other people, go from being just viewers of a YouTuber to being like in their circle. So I did that, and it's just weird to me. Also, this race is 8 fucking laps. It's also like the lap times are also like 44 seconds a lap. So, but again, I like this track. I like this track and the configurations that it has. But I just never thought that would be a thing. I never thought I would talk to people that were significantly more popular than me. Which I guess is because in school I was never popular. I was just one of the nobodies, with my group of friends that were also nobodies for the most part. I mean, some of us were more somebody than others, but, not me. So I guess maybe it's something to do with that. Like, I never thought that would be a thing. But I guess it also goes back to the fact that I never thought I'd be on social media being, sociable. I am a fucking dirty liar. The lap times are 29 seconds. Wow, I was off. But it's just weird. It's still weird to me. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, how did this happen? How did I become, like, buddy with people that are so much more popular than me and all this stuff. And really, it's just, you just talk to fucking people. That's it. That's literally it. Lo and behold. I mean, I guess it also helps that, I'm not nearly as socially awkward as I used to be. I've grown a lot in the last 5 years. You graduate high school and you think that, oh man, I'm an adult now. I know things. You don't. Well, most of us won't when we're 18, but some people are more mature at different ages than others. And some people are more prepared for the world than others. I was not socially prepared for the world when I was 18. Now, at 24, probably a good bit more.
You won the race and the championship.
Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate all your support.